guys, Steelman from Present Day Christian here. Today we're going to be going over the book of Colossians. Before we do, let's get into a quick introduction. The author, of course, is the Apostle Paul, and his audience is the believers of the Colossae, which is a church planted perhaps by Paul's co-workers. And it dates to around AD 60, which is Paul's first imprisonment in Rome, where he spent 2 years at least under house arrest. The theme of Colossians is Paul writes to demonstrate that Christ is supreme over every human philosophy and accomplishment, which basically is anything from Stephen Hawking to any of those philosophers trying to contradict the Bible with present day philosophy. And of course, God had a verse to back it up right here, and that's why we have Colossians. But yeah, let's get into the actual reading and teaching, and yeah. So as I said before, Colossians is a great reminder from God that we are constantly being challenged by non-believers in today's society, and we must stand firm in our faith, and we must know the gospel to be good defenders of the faith. Some examples of this are atheists, as I said, philosophers on the internet, wherever, trying to disprove God with a lack of evidence. And the answer is quite simple. If God wanted to give evidence, to us of his existence, there would be no point in faith required to be a Christian. That's the whole point of being a Christian. You have to know the Bible and have a personal relationship with God, instead of, him taking pictures of himself and showing to us that he's real. I mean, that's not how it works. A verse to prove this, let me open my Bible, is in Colossians 2, 4 through 6, and it reads, I tell you this so that no one may deceive you by the fine-sounding arguments, for though I am absent from you in body, I am present with you in spirit, and delight to see how disciplined you are and how firm your faith in Christ is. So this basically sums up exactly what I just said, that he's not visibly here with you, but he is here with you. Now if we go down a couple lines to Colossians 2 verses 8 through 9, it reads, see to it that no one takes you captive through hollow and deceptive philosophy, which depends on human tradition and the elemental spiritual forces of this world rather than on Christ. And this basically is offering us freedom from human regulations through life with Christ. And I find this so interesting because who is the main, antagonist against Christianity these days? And it's philosophers. Philosophy tries to prove and battle Christianity constantly, and I find philosophy is, Satan's biggest power to battle Christianity. So what Colossians, is offering, or what it's explaining, is how we are free from ignorance and shame of humans, what they do. A huge enemy of Christ, as I said, is Satan, and it deceives the human mind, and it's just another battle we as Christians face in an effort, to destroy faith is what they're doing, and it's awful. Yeah, so that's about it, guys. If you have any requests on books of the Bible you want me to go over, feel free to let me know. I'll be coming out with videos probably once a week, so stay tuned, and thanks, guys.